It's Week 10 of the National Football League, and we'll be watching Terry McLaurin. He had a standout game 1 week ago with 3 touchdown catches. It's the Commanders and the Packers on Sunday Night Primetime.
The sun has gone down and the mercury going down as well. To be expected, I guess, here on an autumn night just outside of D.C. at FedEx Field. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Washington Commanders. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about this Commanders team coming into play here today.
They've been cooking these last couple months. Winners of 7 of their last 8 games.
And if you extrapolate that out to a full season, they'd be 14-2. And anyone in the NFL today would sign up for that.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Packers, they've come in on a nice run of recent form. 4 wins out of 5. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well. Won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The numbers on the ground for Jones last week: 16 carries, 58 yards.
Not a horrendous week last week running the ball, but definitely room for improvement for their numbers. No doubt they made some slight adjustments in how they're going to call plays this week in hopes they can kick those numbers up a notch.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Now we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards. Down on the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. The throw over the middle taken in. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
From the gun on 3rd down. Hyde throwing the out route incomplete. It's 4th. The Green Bay passing game certainly in sync. Another 1st down. Looking to throw. Hyde. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Able to make something out.
Here, part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Jones. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Charles, we see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back on the field in a hurry.
Brandon, I'm going to go ahead and age myself, but I'm going to ask you, when you were in high school and there were injuries, did you hear next man up from your coaches?
Well, you hear it every week.
He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Packers put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
So here are the Commanders making their way out.
And they will be led out by their 2nd-year quarterback.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him the win.
Ready.
They'll start this drive out. And right away, he lost the football.
And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it.
And it's Washington that scoops it up.
And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. And great effort. Does he get burned for that in film? He fought through some tackles. End result, though, a fumble.
It's going to be one of those situations where he'll get yelled at about the fumble, but at the same time get a check mark for the extra effort. And so it's one of those tough, tricky things for coaches. You don't want to coach it out of them so much that you take away the effort. You just want them to be conscious of taking care of the football.
And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
Let's go now. 50 back, 50 back.
Here's Rodriguez.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd and 8. Now they'll audible to something else.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
On play action, they'll throw.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
On 3rd down, it's Rodriguez. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the 1st as the tackle is made at the 33. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th down. They'll try and run for it. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Good spot on the field to go for it. Kind of no man's land, as they call it. It worked out.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter is telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a little raised eyebrow. Might be too far for the field goal, so it gives you a great chance to go for it. Personally, if you have those tendencies to be aggressive as a head coach,
he's got him in. Complete.
He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders.
Jalen Hyatt, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Commanders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And we are tied at 7. So that drive 7 plays in length. And it was Jalen Hyatt with a touchdown catch to end the drive. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. The Packers ready to take over offensively. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it. Now that's how you start to get back in the good graces of your head coach. Remember, he fumbled on the last possession. How about the faith they showed him, giving him the ball again, and he repaid them, picking up a first down.
Flush to his right. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 7-7, our score after 1. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Operating from the gun. Hyde. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
An inside give to Jones. Oh, look at the juke. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 83 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun. Hyde. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers have taken the lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Washington offense set to take over. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. But I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Rodriguez. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
Always important as a defender on 3rd down to keep the play in front of you and make sure you don't give up enough space that they can make a move on you in the open field. Try as he might, he wasn't able to get to the 1st down marker. Excellent defense, good tackle.
And he will be taken down, but it's a big play and a conversion for Washington on 4th down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. 2nd and 10. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
18, Pioneer. On the goal.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Caught. It's close left side. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 17-yard line. Up the middle they go. Rodriguez. And all the way down inside the 5 of the 4. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And it's caught. Touchdown, Washington. From 4 yards out. And the Commanders are an extra point away from drawing level.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
Patterson now for the extra point.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So that drive in total 8 plays. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
The Packers offense set to go. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be second down. Back to throw. Hyde.
He's got the hook up with Dobbs.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Hyde.
That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now a play fake here on first down. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
Clock running as Washington will try and hurry up.
Looking to throw on second down. Hyde.
Throwing left side, and Watson has it.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at it in the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Reed. They'll get just a couple, but the sticks move again. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Back to throw again.
This one swung out here to Jones.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Finds his receiver, Watson. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. A final shot before break. Hyde. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. That is a near-perfect end-of-half drive right there.
And we've seen that many times from the best in the league. But do you really expect to see it done that well by a rookie? And how about the timing? Finishing it almost near the zeros, as you said, right at the end of the half. Great momentum to carry into the locker room.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. So we've come to halftime here with the visiting Packers out on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, where it was the Ravens who get the win at home. Lamar Jackson leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. From there, we head down to sunny Miami to check on the Dolphins at home at Hard Rock Stadium. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Tampa Bay Bucks. Chris Godwin, a touchdown catch in the victory. And lastly, we'll wrap up the week.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Commanders up first on offense as we begin this third quarter. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Just work with me a second here, because in my lifetime, seeing how quarterback percentages have changed in throwing the football, I mean, back in the good old days, if you were around 50%, you were doing okay. But now, you need to be 65 to 70% to be considered an elite quarterback. And in this ball game, I feel like we're playing old school, right around 50%.
Yeah, he's under 50%. He needs to start hitting more targets. Wiggles free. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. Here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Cruz. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 40. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. They'll look to throw here on first down. It's complete to Cruz. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Rodriguez. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series, because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
19 Tiger.
They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, complete. That's Rodriguez. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll get only 2 there, and it's second and goal.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal? A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a fourth down. Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. Patterson's kick is good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. So here are the Packers now to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45. And to bring down all night. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke. Tackled on the play by Darian Beavers. From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again to Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Green Bay.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just
what's going on, Mom?
Then completion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Gets around him, and he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at FedEx Field. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the 4th quarter. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, Jones. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys that are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. Off play action. Hyde escaping the pressure right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Commanders are right back in this football game.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
They go play action here on first down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going into the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're 3rd down conversion. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. Up the middle they go. Dunlap and fighting down inside the 25. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Oh, good move. And this is going to be a Commander's first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try to snatch a victory.
And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
Let's go now.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. They're going to look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 9 yards to pick. First down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
On first down, it's Rodriguez. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And the Packers pick it up. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a couple.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have.
Have to review the play.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Another good pickup.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Ready.
Now a handoff up the middle. Dunlap. And boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
on second down now. Dunlap. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. That's going to be caught. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. They'll try to run this one in. And he's across for a touchdown. And it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead. And also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. Another drive coming up for this Packers offense. And a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly. But here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. The rookie was trying to push him downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Up the middle they go. Dunlap. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. Another run on second down, trying to cover up. Now a timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. This will be caught. We'll forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. CD, you know, anytime they get close to the red zone, he is such a threat, and there he is again already, his 2nd touchdown of the ball game.
And I know it's probably a little bit of a failing on my part, but you know I watch a game through defensive eyes, and I don't understand what the coverage was doing there. When he headed out deep, they should have adjusted and thrown towards him. Instead, they left him out there and gave him a chance to make a big play. And, of course, he did exactly that. His size, speed, and versatility makes him a top target in any game.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Commanders pick up the victory as we say so long from our nation's capital.
What'd you say, Mom? Commanders.